We are proud to present this brief videotaped record of Pyrocap's performance. All of the demonstrations described in this video were conducted by professional firefighters with no commercial interest in the success of Pyrocap. During the next few minutes, you will see proof of several of Pyrocap's outstanding features. Firefighters who have tested Pyrocap have shown that it is among the fastest of all fire suppressants. The speed of Pyrocap reduces fire damage, water damage, and the dispersal of toxic products of combustion that pollute the environment. Pyrocap itself is environmentally safe. Pyrocap, when professionals use it as a suppressant of Class B fires, prevents flashback, thereby increasing the efficiency of firefighting and reducing the quantity of water and chemicals needed to extinguish a fire. Firefighters armed with Pyrocap have unmatched power in controlling fires in substances such as magnesium, and unique ability to extinguish fires in solid rocket propellant, a challenge that overwhelms any other fire suppressant product. At their training facility in Washington, D.C., firefighters who protect the helicopters of the President of the United States quickly extinguished a fire in jet aviation fuel and gasoline. The speed of Pyrocap in extinguishing Class A fires was shown by firefighter instructors of the Petroleum Institute Training Board at Montrose, Scotland. Firefighters ignited tires to exemplify an ultra-hot Class A fire. Using a 6% mixture of Pyrocap, a firefighter extinguished the fire in less than 10 seconds. The firefighters were astonished that using Pyrocap, they could extinguish such a hot fire with only a 2 1/2 gallon extinguisher so quickly. The firefighters were also able to walk directly into the smoke and could have attacked the fire through the smoke had that proven necessary. Immediately after the fire had been extinguished, a firefighter was able to handle some of the burnt material. Firefighters were amazed that Pyrocap had achieved this supercooling effect on tire fires that usually leave a residue that remains hot and sticky for a considerable time. Firefighters of Fairfax County, Virginia, attempted to extinguish a fire in tires and wooden pallets with water alone. It took them 63 seconds to extinguish the fire, and the fire reignited. Using a 6% mixture of Pyrocap, the firefighters extinguished a similar fire in 27 seconds, and the fire did not reignite. Pyrocap's unrivaled ability to prevent flashback was shown in another test in Scotland. This is a fire in motor oil, a very hot Class B fire. Using a 6% mixture of Pyrocap, firefighters easily extinguished the fire. To test for flashback, firefighters reignited the oil by inserting a gas flame under the surface. After they removed the gas flame, fire burned only until the residual Pyrocap again spread across the surface area and extinguished the fire. There was no need to apply more Pyrocap. Thus, Pyrocap had made the surface of the once highly flammable motor oil literally self-extinguishing. Pyrocap's ability to prevent flashback on a larger scale was demonstrated at a test by Fairfax County firefighters. They used a 6% mixture of Pyrocap to extinguish this large fire in kerosene. When they attempted to reignite the fire with torches, the residual Pyrocap prevented the kerosene from burning at all. This is a fire in magnesium filings in a 30-gallon drum. Firefighters have brought the fire under control using a 20% mixture of Pyrocap. To prove that the fire has not died from lack of magnesium fuel, water is added to restore the high rate of combustion that Pyrocap had suppressed, and to break the crust of magnesium oxide that had formed on top of the fire. The fire again flared up, showing that magnesium fuel was still present. After firefighters applied more Pyrocap, the fire was again under control, and a firefighter completely extinguished the fire using a 2 1/2 gallon container to apply a straight stream of 20% Pyrocap. One of his colleagues inspected a piece of the burnt material that only a short time previously had burned at temperatures higher than 2,200 degrees Fahrenheit. This is a fire in solid rocket propellant. The manufacturer of the material claimed that despite repeated trials, nothing had ever extinguished a fire in this material. Pyrocap extinguished it immediately.
We are going through a test on Pyrocap again, and we will be using, as you can see, a 6% solution with an inline portioner have, it is set at 95 gallons per minute, again utilizing a 95 gallons per minute nozzle. It is a constant pressure, 95. Okay, we're in the process of lighting the fire. I'm going to try and give it a little pre-burn time. Notice the brown fire went out immediately. It's also a big concern of ours. Dry chem is being introduced into it. We just used, it was a plus 50V with the combination of both the Pyrocap and the plus 50V. It was very successful. We have to remember it is still a 6%. We will be trying a 15% solution a little bit later on with a pumper engine. Process of using a 15% solution of Pyrocap, and we're going to be pumping at about 125 gallons per minute. We have our pumper here to assist us, and hopefully we'll have better results with the 15% of Pyrocap. Pretty good fire going. We're using cooling. There you go. You feel pretty good, Johnny. Just put it out.
Thank you for watching these demonstrations of Pyrocap, the world's foremost suppressant of Class A, Class B, and Class D fire.